Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports for Miami.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Throwing on first down. Larson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
Larson's pass.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 16 carries, 102 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Baker in on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, Tua. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. A gain of 6 there on first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Miami.
The throw over the middle taken in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Ball carrier.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
He is good. Makes the score Dolphins 3.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
25-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Larson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Tua. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, that was point-counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. An 11-yard touchdown. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now this carries into the end zone, and we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll begin the drive with punt. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. To throw on third down. Larson. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, Larson. Completion here to Claypool. Oh, and Nelson space to operate. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. From the gun, Larson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Larson gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
And 2 at the Dolphins' 15-yard.
Operating from the gun, Larson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Larson. This will be caught at about the 6.
Larson.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
That's complete right around the 8. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
It's third and goal.
From the gun on third down, Larson. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth.
Intended for Kareem Hunt.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. That drive took them inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold them to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 6.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And he'll find Hall. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
From the contact.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
At their own 16.
Operating from the gun, Larson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
To throw again, Larson. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throw left side complete. It's Hayes. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard
line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
43-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hunt.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
On 1st and 10, Larson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Brings up
our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kareem Hunt with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Dolphins
on the move to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. It's Hawkins. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 23 yards on the play. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Number 87.
From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. From the gun on third down, Larson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. So we have reached, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Steelers 10.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This will be fielded inside the 5. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Dolphins take over first and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle, complete. It's Hawkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 47.
Tua going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
16 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
23-yard line.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll try to run with Breida, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw on second down, Larson. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Hunt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run again with Hunt. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On third down, here's Hunt. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Steeler.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Larson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
2nd and 5.
First carry for James Conner. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Ross Blacklock showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete.
Tunga Bailoa's pass.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5.
He's brought down at his own
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
24. Steelers 13.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. Larson hitting Juju on the slant. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Larson. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
The quarterback sack.
Chalk that up as their 1st sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the 1st half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler 1st. On 1st down, Larson over the middle. That's caught by Claypool. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, Larson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Dolphins' 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Larson. That one is caught by Hunt. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Larson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Operating from the gun, Larson. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be third down.
And 9.
From the gun, Larson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Dolphins 24.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Dolphins take over.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Matt Breida, the Dolphin ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And 8 yards to go.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They're able to convert with a gain of 4 from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. They run with Breida. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
This is Breida. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up third and 9.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Now it's Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Jason Sanders.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run for it with Breida. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Dolphins 24.
But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end, we win. They had one final play in that one-score game.